Hello, it is Zeny, and today I'm going to be watching Trueheart flip. I just tried to record it just now, but the dialogue went so fast, so now I have to redo it. So, let's go again. This is Rafayel's Trueheart flip, and let's see. This is my first time going through it. I'm excited. And in fact, I'll just go through it no matter what. Who cares? No retakes. It's all good. It's for Zeny anyway. No matter how messy fate gets, I always end up with exactly what I want.
Because of the current weather, the ship to Verona has temporarily docked. The departure time is currently unknown.
We're two lucky ducks, cutie. We got a room with an ocean view.
After putting away our luggage, Rafayel heads to the window. Meanwhile, I plop onto the bed. You'd really call this lucky? We should be on a cruise right now, in our cabin with an ocean view. Who knows how long we'll be stuck here? What if we miss Auntie's concert? I start reviewing backup plans in my head, but then Rafayel's face, suddenly leaning in, gives me a start.
Am I really that scary? You know, the window is great for taking in the scenery. Are you sure you don't want to join me? You can beat an octopus in a who can cling to me better contest.
I'm giving you a taste of my octopus hug. Rafayel gently guides me to the window, and I feel as though I'm looking at a painting. The whole city is teeming with life. Wow, you're right. We're up high. Wait, what's that statue? It looks kind of weird.
I can't tell. I see a fishtail, though. Maybe it's like a whale? But the thing on its head kind of reminds me of a rocket launcher.
I mean, this is a coastal city. Ocean-themed statues are to be expected, but does that thing even exist in the sea?
I've seen my fair share of strange sea creatures. Nothing comes close to that, though. If you're curious, let's check it out. It's nearby.
I slowly loosen my grip around him and think. Since we're here, let's make the most of it. We're already here, and it'd be a shame to leave with regrets. Besides, I've never explored this city.
Just so you know, there's no turning back.
Wait, am I being reckless? Maybe you need to help me calm down. Rafayel shrugs, then he pulls out a coin from his pocket and fiddles with it.
We'll keep it simple. It's your call if it's heads, and mine if it's tails. The coin will be our scapegoat regardless of who's acting on impulse. What do you think?
Okay, let's leave it to fate.
Here's my contact info. If we don't make it back in time, we'll give up our tickets voluntarily. Don't make the crews wait for us.
The ship is packed with celebrities on tight schedules. The lobby is buzzing with complaints, and it's getting chaotic. Good thing we flipped the coin, otherwise I'd still be stressed over nothing in our hotel room. While waiting at the front desk, we flip through a brochure. Most of it goes over the local culture.
No wonder the city had a punk aesthetic when we looked at it from above.
Are we overdressed? We're going to attend a concert, but... Rafayel takes back our IDs from the front desk and smooths out the hem of my dress.
There's a mall next to the hotel. Let's go there and change.
Surrounded by studded leather jackets and ripped coats, we finally dig out the plainest hoodie set we could find.
This should help us blend in. And since we kinda committed to this, we should go all the way, yeah? Do you remember what the brochure said? The people here have a carefree, do-whatever lifestyle.
The coin that led us here reappears in Rafayel's palm.
Neither of us needs to play tour guide this time. We'll let the coin decide our destinations.
All right, the coin will be our official tour guide for this whimsical trip.
Are you thirsty? Let's start with that.
After we grab a bottle with an unreadable label, I silently pray to the god of coins for some mercy.
You're not secretly wishing I get the nastier one, right?
I bring the bottle to my lips, and an odd smell rushes up my nose. It's just clear sparkling water. What's the worst that could happen? After a few gulps, the salty bitterness and grassy stench hit my taste buds with a sucker punch. Is this seawater from your homeland?
Are you trying to say it suits my taste, so I'll drink it for you? Yeah, no, I'm not falling for that.
As if one bad drink wasn't enough, Rafayel sets his sights on a bottle of squid ink in the adjacent vending machine.
Humans are creative. First they turn a squid's defense weapon into pasta sauce, and now it's a drink?
You're not going to try that, right? Can I choose not to take it? Rafayel wasn't letting me off the hook, and fate, via coin flip, had the same idea.
Look at the squid eyes on the bottle. Don't they look like they're mocking us?
It's not just the squid. The two bottles and I are laughing at you.
This thing is tightly sealed. Why isn't the squid head budging?
Wanting Rafayel to enjoy his delicacy as soon as possible, I inspect the bottle and discover a hidden pump. Found it. I can't believe they actually made a drink with a pump.
Wait, don't aim that at me. I think it's spray paint.
The pink splatter on the ground confirms Rafayel's guess. Luckily, we avoided a disaster in the nick of time.
Good thing I dodged that. Otherwise, my face would be colorful for a while. A long while.
Who put spray paint in something that looks like a vending machine? Actually, how'd you figure it out so quickly?
There's graffiti all over the place, and the pump thingy was too suspicious for my liking. Tagging a wall is probably as natural as grabbing a drink here.
Let's not waste these two cans. I'm leaving a warning for tourists. Clean walls are scarce, so we let the coin lead us through twists and turns until we end up in a plaza. Before I can appreciate the lively atmosphere, my eyes are drawn to the towering statue ahead of us. Rafayel, look! Isn't that the statue we saw from our hotel?
Huh? Oh, you're right. I told you it was just a short walk away.
A fishtail paired with a squid's head. It's a weird combo. We heard the locals call it... the Squid Maid? That's actually their city mascot?
I'd like to thank natural selection for not making me evolve into that.
Are you here for the gaming festival? Come over here to register.
Someone in a festival-themed shirt calls out to us. After learning we're tourists, she patiently provides an explanation.
The original purpose of this event wasn't to have fun at the arcade. It was about graffiti. Our graffiti culture has grown so much. You've seen how even the city's corners are covered in layers of color. There's only one way to prevent your artwork from being painted over. You need to be victorious in the gaming festival. If you win, you can leave your victory graffiti here. It'll be your exclusive space that's protected for a year.
I turn to look at Rafayel. We're looking for a place to do graffiti anyway. Should we give it a shot?
We'll let the coin decide.
Darkness encapsulates my vision as Rafayel places the festival's octopus hat on my head.
Even if we put the grand prize aside, this hat is pretty good.
I lift the hat slightly to see what's in front of me. There's an arcade machine with the words, "Legendary Fishing Champ." I've seen this before. It's a game of chance. The longer you play, the better the odds, but we're short on time. Rafayel pinches my cheek before tying the hat's tentacles into a bow under my chin. Huh?
I gotta make sure it's nice and tight so you won't explode with a smile later.
Before I can react, the underwater screen turns into Rafayel's personal turntable. How are your catch rates so high?
Every human-made game has rules, right? They usually reflect the real world.
So you've been aiming for the anglerfish's gills, the whale's fins, and... I can't keep up. There's too many. I can only spot the biggest fish now.
I don't have as many arms as an octopus. Can you hit the buttons over there? Please and thank you.
Okay. Eventually, every fish in these waters is caught by Raphael. None of them slipped away. Thankfully, the knot is keeping my face in check. My grin would have caused a commotion.
You are the legendary fishing champion.
Oh, well, so much for staying low-key. Suddenly, a crowd surges toward us like a wave.
What? You can actually beat this game?
Help me
Why
win a round.
They were definitely hired by the organizer.
Thanks for watching, but please give us some space. It's kinda windy today. We don't want our spray paint accidentally decorating your clothes.
Once the crowd has seen enough and leaves, Raphael hands me the spray paint.
It's okay if you haven't decided what we should make. It's not like this is a once-in-a-lifetime shot. Just have fun.
The last person to leave is a bratty kid who rolls his eyes at us after hearing Raphael's comment. I lazily spray a cute little pink fish, only to watch it get swallowed by Raphael's giant shark.
You took the have fun part to heart. I can feel it in my gills.
Raphael lifts me off the ground, taps the arcade machine's screen, and opens his mouth.
The rules say we can paint anywhere, so of course we gotta choose the most eye-catching spot.
Hugging me, Raphael guides my hand to draw a massive shark head across most of the screen.
We won, which means we earned the right to be a little wild. Besides, this was fate. If anyone has a problem, they can talk to Lady Luck.
You're not wrong. Not to mention, we were just passing by.
Now it's your turn.
I add some pointy teeth to the shark's jaw.
The shark might not have the best bite, but those teeth are still sharp enough to tear everything apart.
I crouch to grab a different color when I notice a giant black splotch on the ground. Did a can with black spray paint leak? Raphael, look!
Isn't that where you put your pink fishy?
Upon closer inspection, I note the faint traces of pink under the black.
Looks like a mean sea urchin swallowed your fish.
Who did this? I look around and spot the brat from earlier skating off. He's holding a can of black spray paint.
We caught him red-handed.
Poor fishy. That kid is definitely the culprit. Where's the coin? Unless fate says otherwise, I won't let him off the hook.
Same rule as always. If it lands on heads, we hunt that squirt down. If it's tails, we don't.
The coin arcs through the air and lands on his palm. It's heads.
It's time to avenge our pink fishy. He has a skateboard. We need to use a shortcut.
Raphael pulls up his hoodie, leaps onto a street pipe, and then looks at me.
He's probably going down the hill. I'll mark the route with paint. Follow me.
Are we parkouring right now?
Think of it as a graffiti performance.
I leap forward. Guided by streaks of spray paint, I slide along the pipe.
I've never done a one-stroke piece before. Let's see how it turns out.
Is our talented artist starting a new art movement?
You're gonna have to be my co-founder in that case.
I'm fully immersed in my rooftop vigilante fantasy when I see Raphael suddenly stop. Raphael, how do I? My mind is blank, and when color floods back in, I'm in Raphael's arms. The kid rounds the corner behind us. Raphael was a step ahead after all.
Oh no!
Ready to charge between us, he grits his teeth. The skateboard is heading in our direction. Raphael stomps on the skateboard at the last second. It flips and the kid flies. He's sprawled out on the pavement.
You should work on your skating skills, homie.
Ow! It was a joke! Did you have to chase after me?
What a coincidence. I also have a joke. We can add the finishing touches to our victory graffiti by using your skateboard.
Raphael twirls the skateboard in his hand and sprays the words, "Game over," in all caps.
Hey, you don't need to rub it in.
Our event is complete. We turn around and admire the graffiti trail left on the pipe. It's almost like our invincible snake is devouring the street. Now, this is a true mark of a winner.
To be honest, it's more like a super duper extra long jumbo pink ribbon fish. Maybe that's what your pink fishy looks like as an adult.
As over the top as it sounds, I understand what he means. I grasp his arm and ask, "What's our next destination?" On a train that's running smoothly, we're deciding how many stops to visit based on the coins we have left. I only have a few. What's in this pocket? A handful? Oh, these are our leftover arcade tokens.
Add what's in my pocket, too. Looks like we have dozens, cutie. And since this train goes in a loop, we can ride it until nightfall.
My stomach lets out a loud protest. Defeated, I can only mutter, "That's a bad idea. I might not live to see tomorrow." Suddenly, my palm feels lighter. Raphael is giving our arcade tokens to the kids on the train. Isn't this a case of blatant cheating? Raphael returns to his seat that's next to me and tosses 5 real coins into my hand. 5 stops, huh? Let's see. We can get street food at the 5th stop?
Fate doesn't want you to go hungry either.
Content, I rest my head against Raphael's shoulder. So, a trip without a plan can go this smoothly.
Huh? Were you picturing us chasing daylight, eating whatever we could find? Well, I guess we can try doing that for our next vacation.
I pinch Raphael's leg as a warning, but my fingers hit something round and metallic in his pocket. It's almost like he's still hiding coins. He didn't give me all of them? I can't help but tilt my head and eye his profile. Sensing me move my head off his shoulder, Raphael turns to me and smiles.
You can only lean on me for 4 more stops. Unless you want to extend our train ride?
No thanks. After eating a hearty meal, we walk hand in hand across the overpass near the neighborhood. Night falls. Under glowing lights, street art flows like a neon curtain straight out of a punk comic. Walking on the graffiti-covered overpass, Raphael and I feel like we're caught between real life and a comic book.
So this city turns into a comic after dark.
The day's almost over. I wonder how the cruise ship is doing. If we miss it, we should tell Auntie. Raphael checks his phone, and amusement flickers in his eyes.
Sorry to disappoint you, but the hotel said the ship will be leaving tomorrow morning. We won't be late.
I can't believe our lucky streak lasted this long.
It's not over yet. We still have the rest of tonight, yeah? Same as before. Heads means we go with your plan. Tails means we'll go with mine. What do you think?
Hold on. I want tails this time. Raphael reaches for the coin, but someone who's walking against the flow of the crowd bumps into him. The coin sails away from us. We chase the rolling coin down the overpass's stairs until it stops in front of a bar.
Now I understand why they say money can grow legs. Heads or tails?
It doesn't matter now. Since the coin went through all that trouble, let's go to where it led us. We push the door open, only to be greeted by empty seats and a cold sign that says, "For lease." We're somehow more awkward than the bar owner. Maybe we should...
It's fine. Come in. We haven't officially shut down yet.
Once we sit down, the owner, who's not a local, tells us what happened. He ran a fortune-telling bar, but the people here don't believe fate can be predicted.
I'm glad that you showed up. If no one showed up after today, I would have finished the last bottle. Hang on, I'll grab some drinks. If you're curious, you can check out the fortune-telling kit in that box.
Since the bar owner doesn't care anymore, we grab a deck of oracle cards and guidebooks.
Judging by your face, you want to ask a question. You can go first.
The question that's been lingering in my heart can finally be answered. What will our future be like? The card reveals a familiar image, the squid maid from the plaza. What the? Why is this even in a deck of oracle cards? Did the bar owner mix up the cards?
It must be flattered and confused. Imagine being turned into a divine mascot.
I won't redraw since we're doing this for fun. I'll take it. The waves seem to shimmer, and the squid maid looks like it's floating on the sea. Maybe it's because of the lighting. My thoughts are inexplicably entangled. Nervous, I flip over the card. Its reading has 3 phrases.
Beauty goes hand in hand with danger. Freedom and restraint are mired in never-ending strife. The fleeting is intertwined with the eternal.
How are you reading faster than me when it's upside down for you? Hold on. You peeked?
How many questions did you ask to get 3 answers? Also, you got a drink if you agree with that mumbo-jumbo.
I turn the words over in my mind. The connections they describe have already manifested between us. Noting Raphael's unreadable expression, I lift the glass and slowly drink.
You believe that purple prose nonsense? Now I really want to know what you asked.
It's obvious, though. You still don't have an inkling? He wipes the leftover He wipes the leftover liquor from my lips, and his wet fingertip almost slips into my mouth. You haven't touched the drink, but you're acting like you're tipsy. He pulls his hand away.
I have an idea, but I wonder if we have the same interpretation. Hand in hand, never-ending, intertwined. To me, it means our fates are destined to be bound together.
Your turn. I reshuffle the cards, but Raphael doesn't reach for them.
I'll pass. After seeing what you got, I think unpredictability is more fun.
Propping my chin up in my hand, I fiddle with the deck. Then, in a matter-of-fact tone, I say, "Is it unpredictable? Those little pieces of advice from the coin, none of them were decided by fate. I just so happened to see a statue I was curious about and chose the one arcade game you could succeed in. Then we did parkour, and 5 coins led us to street food. Even this bar. Are they all just coincidences?"
What are you trying to say?
Raphael, you set me up. I was naive to think fate had my back and that I could do whatever I pleased. But it was all because of you. Were you disappointed to see me credit fate for everything you planned out?
Not really. If anything, I'm grateful. If you had figured it out sooner, you'd be blaming me for that awful drink you had to swallow.
I almost forgot about that.
Cutie, enjoy your last drink for today. I brought you here so you could rest before we leave.
You arrange everything to appear as perfect coincidences. Is it because of the thrill of leaving everything up to chance? Raphael raises his hand. The coin obeys him as it spins on his fingertip.
Gambling means you risk losing. I never signed up for that. What if I told you I always end up with exactly what I want? It doesn't matter how messy things get. Is that really gambling?
I don't believe you. Can anyone always get everything they want?
You can. Only if you know the one thing you want to hold on to, though. You don't believe me? Then I'll let you call the shots one last time. You made your choice, right?
I nod. Then Raphael flips our remaining coins. Gray washes over my vision. In spite of the blur, something stands out. It's clearer than anything else, and that's what I'm holding on to. My vision returns to normal. I'm tightly holding Raphael's hand.
You didn't even tell me your choice. You just grabbed my hand and made me miss the coin. Now what are we gonna do?
You said I only needed to hold on to one thing. Raphael, I think I understand what you were implying. If you already know the ending you want, then the path you take doesn't matter. All of them lead to your destination. Raphael taps my glass with his, and some of his drink spills into mine.
No matter how unpredictable fate is, it can't get between us.
I love him! Oh my goodness, well, I hope you enjoyed. I messed up a couple times, but it is just me for real. So, slay. I love this outfit. I love Raphael and his little... Okay, my loves. Alright, goodbye. I'm happy.